contact. Now today what I'm going to be showing you is a little trick, or a little actually pre-maintenance that I don't see it very often. It's very uncommon. I see it actually, and it actually involves your windows. Now if you've ever gotten to your vehicle, whether you have power or manual windows, try to roll down the window, you got a lot of noise, there's drag, it's moving slow, you can't turn it by hand slow, the power window motor's not moving as fast as you think it should. Well, one of the things is it probably needs to be greased. I'm going to show you here on this little S10 that I'm working on. Now let me lower this a little bit. You can see how rusted it is in there. There's no grease. Now there are other areas that need to be greased too. This is just one of them. Now on this S10 in particular, there's a lot of inner skin here, so it's kind of hard to get some of the places. But if I can show you right here, you can kind of see the teeth on that gear right there. It is actually a good idea to grease those as well as you can. Now this is something that's not hard to do. Usually all you gotta do is remove the door panel, which on a lot of different vehicles it can be pretty easy. But there's a lot of little contact points where metal meets metal that needs to be greased occasionally. Now usually grease will last a while. Now I usually find the best thing to do is take something like an old used paintbrush, popsicle stick or something where you got a little bit of reach, and you can get down and get points of contact on metal where everything moves. Look at shit. Alright, what I'm going to do right here is add some grease here. A little back here. And then I'm going to move the window so I can get right there where I didn't. Now I may be putting a little excess on there, but that will be alright. I'll let it work a little bit. Now that gear there with those teeth, what I can do is the camera's in the hole on the skin right now, so it's going to be hard to show you, but what I'll do is I'll just take the paintbrush with the grease, I'll get down there, get what I can get with it, and I'll roll a little bit, put some more on there, roll a little bit, put some more on there, until I cycle the window all the way around. And then I'll cycle it back a few times to get the grease all mixed in, and I'll find other points of contact as well. And honestly, it doesn't hurt to grease around here either. Where that metal makes metal to metal contact. Like right there, you can see, put a little grease on it. Alright, there it is. That's something simple, easy to do, and it can save you from a lot of hassle in the future, or it can save you a lot of hassle now, because honestly, the older the vehicle is, I've seen them rusted up pretty well, and usually I can just throw a bit of grease on it and they'll come back to life, make them easier to roll up and down. I've had it actually even come across where you had to take two hands to actually crank the window down. Tear off the door panel, grease it up, usually good to go. So it's something to do that pretty much anyone can do as long as you take the door panel off. It doesn't take very long to grease everything up. And honestly, it's not going to cost you hardly anything to make something like the window function properly and easily. Now hopefully this video helped you out, and as always, thanks for watching.